The empty safe. The morning fog had barely lifted from the rooftops of Marley Street when Detective Ellery Knox stepped into the small accounting firm of Granger and Blythe. The bell above the door gave a tired ring, as if resenting the interruption to its usual silence. Inside, the place smelled of old paper and stale coffee, the kind of odor that clung to the wallpaper and settled deep into the seams of the worn carpet. The receptionist's desk was empty, a single mug left behind still warm to the touch. Someone had left in a hurry. Knox adjusted the brim of his gray felt hat and took a slow step further in, the creak of the floorboard under his heel answering the stillness. The firm wasn't much to look at. 2 offices divided by thin walls, a small file room in the back, and a hallway that led to the storage closet. It was modest, unassuming. Perfect, really, for the kind of quiet fraud nobody ever noticed until a ledger went missing. A man stepped out of the far office, his shirt sleeves rolled up, tie loosened, face pale. "Detective?" he asked, his voice uncertain. "I'm Charles Blythe. I was the one who called." Knox nodded once. "You said something about a break-in." Blythe swallowed, then motioned toward the office behind him. It's the safe. Someone got in last night. Nothing else is touched, but the ledger is gone. The one we use for long-term accounts. Handwritten. Bound in red leather. Irreplaceable." Knox entered the office slowly. The room was a cramped square, dominated by an old oak desk and 2 chairs that didn't match. Against the back wall was the safe, low to the floor, iron-faced, with a twisted handle and a door left slightly ajar. Knox knelt in front of it. The lock wasn't broken. No scratches, no force. Whoever opened it had the combination, or knew how to bypass it clean. "What else was in here?" Knox asked, peering inside. "Some old files, a few petty cash vouchers. But none of that's been taken." Blythe hovered behind him, wringing his hands. "Only the ledger. The last entry was made yesterday afternoon, just before closing." Knox stood and faced him. "Who else has access to the safe?" "My partner, Thomas Granger, and our assistant, Marianne. But Thomas is in Fairmont on holiday, and Marianne's been out with the flu for 2 days." Blythe's voice shook slightly. "I don't understand how this could happen." Knox turned slowly, taking in the room. "No signs of forced entry on the main door?" "No. Locked when I arrived. And no broken windows, either. Nothing out of place. It didn't make sense, not yet. A thief who targeted only the ledger and left everything else untouched."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?